Welcome to Learning Algebra with Ms. Rodriguez. By the end of this video, you will understand graphing using slope-intercept. So recall slope-intercept form is always written in the form y equals mx plus b. The slope is always the coefficient of x, and the y-intercept is always the constant. So whenever I have an equation in slope-intercept form, I can follow these two steps to quickly graph the line. So my first step is going to be to identify my b, my y-intercept in my equation. In this example, my b is my constant, the number 1. So this means I'm going to plot a point at the 0, 1 point. The 0 is what makes it a y-intercept, and the 1 is coming from the y coordinate. So 0, 1 would be this first point. Remember, think B for begin. That is always the first point that you're going to use. Step 2 is to use the slope to plot another point. So M is for move. It tells me how much to rise and run from the point we just plotted. So in this example, my rise over 1 is negative 3 over 2. So the fact that it's negative gives us a little choice. It means I can make negative the 3 and keep the 2 positive, or you can make 3 positive and make the 2 negatives. The good news is you both get the correct answer. You're just going to have 2 different points. So I will show you what this means. So because my top number is rise over run, the top number rise means it can go up or down. In this case, because negative 3 is negative, that means it's going to go down 3. So I would need to count 3 places down. 1, 2, 3. My run in this case, it's positive 2. So this means I am going to turn right 2 or count 3 places to the right. 1, 2. So this would be my second point plotted, and I would be able to sketch a nice graph with this. However, if you made the 2 negative instead, you create a kind of different scenario, but it still falls under the same line. So in my case where 3 is positive, that is going to mean that the number is actually going up 3. Where the number is negative 2, that means we're going to go left 2. So if I were to follow this, I would go up 1, 2, 3, left 2, 1, 2 to get my second point. If you notice, they both still make a line because remember, lines of made are infinite points. So we are just trying to get a few points to create a rough image of what this will look like. But there are infinite points on these lines. So with your slope, you can count all of the points needed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow educators or students.